while we've been focused on Deshaun Watson, there's another high-profile player who is facing a suspension who doesn't get mentioned nearly as much as maybe he should. Again, it's because I believe of the ultra focus on the Watson case, and for good reason. 24 lawsuits, real questions about how much discipline will be imposed, allegations seemingly every day, developments at least every day in Deshaun Watson. But Alvin Kamara, who was involved in an incident in conjunction with the Pro Bowl in Las Vegas, arrested at the Pro Bowl after he was questioned by authorities, surveillance video apparently potentially in play, felony charges pending against Kamara for battery causing substantial bodily harm. Those felony charges still pending. And if you look at the personal conduct policy, a felony charge often provides the basis for paid leave. Unresolved felony charges, we get toward an August 25 hearing in Kamara's case. Does he plead guilty and then walk into a potential, if not inevitable, unpaid suspension under the personal conduct policy? We reported last night that Kamara and his camp are bracing for a 6-game or more suspension. And that's really not earth-shattering, folks. If you look at the personal conduct policy, the baseline punishment for a battery conviction or guilty plea or no contest plea of the felony variety is 6 games. And there can be aggravating circumstances, including repeated blows, which apparently were part of this interaction between Alvin Kamara and the alleged victim. So this really isn't cutting edge Pulitzer Prize stuff. It's fairly obvious. And the truth is, Kamara's camp is indeed bracing for a 6-game suspension or more. And I know Alvin, and I like Alvin. We've interviewed him in the past. He had a reaction on Twitter. It's like, you are facing felony charges for battery causing substantial bodily harm. This really isn't some hot take that's pulled out of the air. There is a problem that needs to be dealt with in the criminal justice system before the court of Roger Goodell. And I'm told, and this isn't a surprise either, a civil lawsuit is coming on behalf of the individual who was injured during this alleged attack, with the lower standard, as we well know from the Deshaun Watson case and other cases. So Alvin Kamara's got a problem. The Saints have a problem. Will he be put on paid leave at the start of the season, or will he be facing an unpaid suspension when the season begins? I guess there's a chance the league just decides not to put him on paid leave while the criminal process goes forward. And typically the league likes to defer to the full criminal process before taking action. But again, this is one that really hasn't been noticed the way that it should, because the Deshaun Watson case continues to take up all the oxygen as it relates to the conversation and debate about NFL crime and punishment.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.